If there's anybody I would think is the most happy fella on the show, it's probably Bert Cooper. When you go on that set, I want to think, is that like a time warp? I mean, I can just see, harken back to How to Succeed in Business, that you go on this set, that workplace set, and you could see people singing "A Secretary Is Not a Toy," right there. So, I mean, what's it like for you to go back into that world?
Well, I do arrive on the set sometimes singing "A Secretary." But they all look at me very strangely, because most of them don't know how to succeed in business without really trying is. It's something that was done in 1960 or 61, and most of the people in the show or used as secretaries weren't even born then. So I'm running around, "The secretary is not a toy."
Where did you come up with this character? I mean, he is a character among characters on this show. So I mean, like, where's he
you come up with a boss. I knew there was a Cooper. I knew that I wanted Roger Sterling to be the son of another Sterling, and that this man would be his father's original partner. And we started talking about who it was. And to me, it's just like, well, here's an opportunity to just find somebody who was amazing. And Tom Palmer, who's co-op on the show, he said, brought up Robert, and obviously I've seen that movie. I know that song, and Robert can say whatever he wants to. Everybody knows exactly who he is on the set, and I've said to him many times, I can't believe that I know him. It's like incredible to me. It's like someone shook out the TV into my home, and the loved one, and I'm a huge fan of his. But really, I'll be honest with you. I knew that he was an eccentric, and I knew that from the beginning, that he would have this Japanese fetish, and this Ayn Rand fetish, and the socks sort of came along a little bit after that, all based on real people. But people get to a certain point, and they get enough money, and they think they're really smart, and they get to do whatever they want, and that's sort of who Bert is. Mm-hmm. But he does have a lot of those qualities, and that's how he ended up that way. And then you take that basic idea, and then you add Robert, and there's not really much beyond that other than how do I write for this man? How do I satisfy, there's certain actors that are so, have such their natural cadence, no, seriously, they have their own way. I never know what it's going to sound like when he says it. Never, ever, ever, ever.